Okay, today we are going to talk about the projectile motion basic, which means something you thrown in air, it will go like this, following the dotted path and on the ground. So first, it's initial velocity in x direction, u cos theta, and u sin theta in y direction, horizontal vertical. Combined, they will give the velocity u, which is making an angle theta on the x-axis, and this theta is the angle between the velocity and from the horizontal axis, which is very important. Now what we are going to do is going to take that particle here. After some time t, it will be there with the velocity vx horizontal velocity, vy vertical velocities. So now we're going to talk about the acceleration. There's only one acceleration, which is going to be vertical, that is gravity downward. Now we are going to fill this thing in the bracket so that we can solve this thing quickly. U cos theta, u sin theta in x direction, y direction, initial velocity, and acceleration is 0 in x axis, which is important, and minus g downward in y axis. Then we are going to use v equals to u plus at to get final velocities after t time, which is written here, and u sin theta minus gt. Then s equals to ut plus half at square, again equation of motion, to get the displacement in x and y. They are going to be important to calculate the time of flight, range, and maximum height. Starting with the time of flight, in order to get this thing, take total vertical displacement in the entire projectile motion is 0, because it's gonna start from the ground and it's gonna end up at the ground. So total vertical displacement will be 0. T is equals to 2 u sine theta by g we will get. Then going to calculate the range, which is the horizontal distance, basically maximum horizontal displacement, x displacement. Let me show you where is the x. Here it is, and this is the y displacement in vertical direction. So if you solve it, you will get r is equals to u square sine 2 theta by g, not sine square theta. Then maximum height, for which you have to take the vertical displacement for t by 2 time. T is going to be the time of flight, because when it is at half time, it will get maximum height, which is u square sine square theta by 2g. Once again, there's a difference between sine 2 theta and sine square theta. Now we are going to do a question. So if you want to try it, pause the video and try to do by yourself. Now let's go and do the solution. So first of all, theta here is not 30 degree, because in the question it is mentioned it is from vertical. So we need to do 90 minus theta, because 90 minus 30 degree, because theta is from horizontal axis. Let me show you in the diagram once again, the diagram for projectile motion. As you can see, the initial velocity is making theta from horizontal axis. So now just use the formula, put the value, which is gonna be 2 into 30 into sine 30 divide sine 60 divided by g. Now the answer you are going to calculate by yourself. Now let's move on to h. Same thing, use the formula and put the value. And when I put the value, watch carefully, I'm writing sine 60 whole square, sine 60, which is root 3 by 2, then whole square. Now we are going to calculate the r, which is again once again formula, and watch carefully how I put the value. Sine 2 into 60, which means sine 120 you need to calculate here. Now the answer is gonna be down below in the comment, so check out if you have